Tyrick Mitchell under some pressure. Mitchell is quick enough to get back goal side of Chris Wood and knock the ball away to safety. Sarr chasing this one, trying to get in between Milenkovic, what he has done. And now here's Devaney into the penalty area, squares it, and that's going to come off the block of Murillo and back to Matt Sells. And Sells is told just to slow things down a little bit. Can't slow things down too much because he's got it in his hands. But just for a second then, as Justin Devaney was making the break into the penalty area, he bustles forward towards halfway. Now lays it to his right for Gibbs-White, who's got some space wide right, midway inside the Palace half, takes on his man and gets past Tyrick Mitchell, and then bangs in the cross, and the effort from Chris Wood, first time, trying to steer it side-footed from about 4 yards out, goes just wide of the near post, but Gibbs-White great down the right-hand side. Slightly more difficult chance, having seen the replay, for Chris Wood than I thought. You'll not be surprised to hear there's a stanchion in the way. And now Wharton to the right for Richards. Into the feet of Sarr. Sarr for Munoz down the right-hand side. Struggles to get it under control, but does manage to fire in a cross. No, he hadn't kept it in play. Assistant referee says it had gone out. Again, it was a bit of a heavy touch down the right-hand side from Munoz. He's pleading his innocence, as he then banged in a cross which was palmed away by Sells and out for a corner from his near post area.
Yeah, it looks like it's gone out from
to left, headed away from Wood, collected in midfield by Sangare, but it's nicked off him again quickly. Oh, Murillo with a great challenge, but then again sent forward towards Mateta to shoot from outside the box, and Sells dives away to his right to save. Palmed it away. And now Forest look to break quickly with Gibbs-White looking to find Hudson-Odoi. It's cut out by Richards. Munoz sends it forward early, and it's controlled by Aina. Turns away from the back pass, but now he's in danger of losing it. Digs out a ball right wing though for N'Doye. Good play by Aina, and N'Doye down the line. Right hand side for Morgan Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White with a back heel back to N'Doye in full flight down the right. Hits the byline, pulls it back towards the near post, and it's Hudson-Odoi who's tried to tee it up for Anderson, but it's just nicked away from him. Thrilling again, Mateta at one end, testing Matt Sells. Sells equal to it, then Forest break away at the other end. 0-0, but the game stepping up a gear as Will Hughes sends an outswinging corner which is nodded down towards his own goal by Milenkovic and saved by Matt Sells. Little layoff first time, round the corner, left wing for Anderson. Level with the edge of the penalty area. Left foot cross, it's going back post. Woods pulled away, lays it back for Gibbs-White, and it wouldn't quite sit for him. And he's blazed it over the crossbar. Morgan Gibbs-White. Lovely football again. Gibbs-White started it with a little round the corner layoff towards Anderson. Anderson's cross was deep, deliberately so, because he'd seen Wood pulling away beyond the back post. Unmarked. Wood then steers it back towards Gibbs-White, gets to it ahead of Hughes, but then Hughes wins it back. And now here's Wharton for Munoz. He crosses and fired in by Ismaila Sarr. A low ball in from Daniel Munoz, and Sarr meets it about 8 yards out, and Palace get one right around the Forest penalty area. But it all started with pinball in midfield as one team won it, then another team won it, and every time there was a challenge it spun off for the other team. Eventually Palace made the most of it, and Munoz's cross from the right hand side found the running Ismaila Sarr at around about the between the penalty spot and the edge of the 6 yard box, and he got away from his man and he swept it home, and Crystal Palace lead Forest by 1-0 with 8 minutes to go until half time. Needs to be, and it is going to be either Devaney or Wharton from the left hand side. Devaney runs over it, Wharton chips it towards the back post, and the free man was Mark Gay, and his header goes wide, maybe via a touch from Matt Sells, but it won't be a corner because the half-time whistle has gone. It's actually hit the post, I think, from Mark Gay. Tyrick Mitchell, who was going to take the last throw. In it comes now towards the near post, and it might fall here for Will Hughes, who has a swipe at it as it was nodded down by combination of defender and striker. It fell to Hughes, and his swipe on the half volley goes way over the crossbar. And a goal kick, which Matt Sells takes, you'll not be surprised to hear, quickly. They trail. Murillo clears long towards Odoi. Up against Chris Richards, he's done well, Odoi, and then feeds it forward towards Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi is clean through, inside right channel, and scores! Henderson gets a toe to it, but that only deflects it into the top corner. Fabulous ball from Dan Odoi to release Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he was through beyond the last defender and fires home via the goalkeeper's legs into the roof of the net. And Forest are level 12 minutes into the second half. Hudson-Odoi from Odoi. It's 1-1 at Selhurst.
Hudson-Odoi from Odoi. I'd rather you say that than me. But what a pass from Odoi. I don't know if he meant it or I'm going to see Chris Wood's feet. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he saw Callum Hudson-Odoi there. But what a pass. And a great run from Hudson-Odoi. He just took it. Tyrick Mitchell couldn't get back at him. He was too quick. And he's just gone near post. Dean Henderson probably not going to be happy with that, but who cares? Hudson-Odoi there with a nice little finish. Forest back on level terms. Forest in the ascendancy now.
1-1 at Selhurst. They would just have had a quick look at the potential offside because of Hudson-Odoi's timed run, but I think one of the centre halves, as Callum Hudson-Odoi gets off the mark. Now here at the other end comes Tyrick Mitchell. He's forced wide, gets away though from Hudson-Odoi and fires over his cross, and a tame header in the end from Devaney is well and comfortably saved, as it was pretty much straight at him by Matt Sells. The only danger really was that Sells was probably expecting an effort that had a little bit more on it than that in the end. Yates to firmly head it away. He's going to be allowed to run out of play by Richards for a throw to Crystal Palace. They want to take it a bit further forward. Referee says no, you can't do that. Murillo wins the next challenge and then steps forward, does Murillo, and feeds it in towards Igor Jesus. Now can Jesus get onto this? Yes, he can. Inside left channel, into the box he goes. Oh, he's in the inside of the post, firing it across the face of goal. Still kept alive. McAtee finds Hutchinson and he blazes it wide of the target. What a chance. It's a lovely ball played through by Murillo to Igor Jesus, inside left channel. And it's a fantastic effort from him to hold off the defender and try to go top corner far post. And he's caught the inside of the post. And an inch further inside, it bounces into the net. Instead, it comes out. McAtee fed Hutchinson, and Hutchinson rather blazed at it. See Forest going close to an equaliser. Igor Jesus hitting the post. And then at the other end, that little bit of drama as it's sent forward now into the penalty area. It might come for Amari Hutchinson, who lifts it over the crossbar. He was inside left channel. He got in behind Kali Muendo, and there might have been a little touch off Lacroix, who was battling with Kali Muendo from Nico Williams' ball in. And then he had to stretch